be rahmatul alameen, to be a mercy to all of the worlds, right?
That's right. That's right.
So, and then Allah also tells us in the Quran that the Quran was sent to be a rahmatul lil mu'minin, to be a mercy to the believers.
Right.
So, Quran, a mercy to all the worlds. Muhammad the Prophet, mercy to all the world. Quran, a mercy to all of the believers. It's synonymous. They're not separate. So when you're saying Muhammad the Prophet, you're saying the Quran, right? That's what you're saying. Was not Muhammad the Prophet, what was he known as? The walking Quran. He was also known as As-Sadiq. As-Sadiq is the truthful. And the Quran, is it not As-Sadiq? Is it not the truth and the confirmation of the truth? We have been taught that the Quran and the revelation has come as a correction, a confirmation, a continuance, a conclusion to that which went before it. Right? This, the Quran says this. I'm not making this up. And I've incorporated the language of our leader, Imam Adil Muhammad, who said it's a correction. Some of you might have even hesitated when I said correction. I understand, you know, but the correction, Allah's revelation doesn't need correction. It's right, it's perfect, it's right on time all the time. But the way man presents it needs correction. And when they change the word from its rightful places, that needs correction. You know? So it's a correction of that which went before it. It's standing back up, bringing back to Qiyam what Allah presented in its pure form. That's what it's doing. It's a confirmation of what went before it. It's a continuance. See, once it's corrected, yeah, now we can confirm it. Once it's confirmed, we can continue it. And then once it's continued, we can conclude it. And the Muhammad the Prophet was what? Katamun Nabiyin. He was the seal of the prophets. Right? He's the seal of the prophets. You know, and we have been taught that by our leader that he was the completion, that he was the finished product of all of the prophets. He was the finished product, right? Before I get on, because I haven't even got to my notes and stuff, I'm just looking in your faces and I'm just talking, you know, and you receiving it. You telling me what to say. So before I forget, if somebody don't mind, write these terms down so could y'all help me? Okay, all right, thank y'all. So write down Snow White. Why y'all laughing? Abraham Lincoln. Ant. Just an ant, A-N-T. Yeah, A-N-T, like the animal. I'm saying this so because I want y'all to remind me so we can stay on track. And you know, I inshallah, if you want to see, I have notes and stuff, and inshallah, if you I can send it. But yeah, so Ant, Snow White, Abraham Lincoln, and then we'll do interfaith. Interfaith, you know, interfaith. And then Oxford or Harvard, either one. You can put them both if you want. Oxford, Harvard. Let's see. That's good. That's good for now. So the rest will come to me. But so yeah. So we have been, and we're gonna get back to that inshallah. We have been given this Quran, right? And so the Quran, it is information. It is knowledge. It's revelation, right? So, and Muhammad the Prophet has been sent as a mercy to all the worlds, right? You know what I haven't heard? I haven't heard us apply the same logic that our leader taught us. He said that Allah is Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Lord of all the systems of knowledge, right? But I haven't heard that Muhammad the Prophet is the mercy to all of the systems of knowledge. He is. He's Rahmatul lil Alameen. He's the mercy to all the systems of knowledge, right? Now, how are you a mercy to all the systems of knowledge, right? So, Imam Adil Muhammad taught us that, he said that knowledge without mercy punishes you. It punishes you. You know? Knowledge without mercy punishes you, right? So how could knowledge without mercy punish you? Right? Think about it today. It's plenty of applications. I'm sure y'all probably got something better than me to think of. But think about how you going to school today, right? You going to get your degree. You spend 4 years in school. You get out of school and you can't find a job. Is that knowledge without mercy? Is that a punishment that you done gave 4 years to your life to study a discipline or a subject matter and you can't find employment for the reason why you went to school? You know, that's knowledge without mercy. You know? Now, knowledge without mercy is also when you provide information to the people and you giving it to them and you giving it to them and you charging them thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now they get out of school, now they got debt that's more than home loan, that's more than a car loan. That's the worst debt on the planet now is the college education, and you can't get rid of it because it's a yoke on your back. But the Quran came to eliminate you from all debts, all yokes, all chains, all slavery. This is it. This is it, right? So that's knowledge without mercy. Knowledge without mercy is also when you give young people a knowledge that they ain't prepared for. You give them knowledge of sex and a sexual appetite when they're not prepared for it. That's a hell of a punish to put on a young man or a woman. It had these young men that out here doing some wild stuff, you know, without its proper context. The proper context, like our leader mentioned a minute ago, is marriage. Sex is for marriage people. That's fine if you got that appetite, you have that knowledge at 16. Alhamdulillah, let's make the, you know, wedding happen.
That's right.
You know, but we are going to have the ones who prepared you for it. The community are the ones who prepared you for it, right? Y'all so beautiful. I mean, I'm just seeing, I'm looking and talking and seeing this. So yes, knowledge without mercy. That's what knowledge without mercy will do, you know. And, you know, when Imam Adil Muhammad II was up here talking a minute ago, some people may be thinking, oh, we don't want to hear that, he's just rambling. You know what I mean? But, no, that's knowledge with mercy. Because you know what? He's telling you who he is. When you have these talks like this and he's coming and pouring from his soul and from his heart, it's helping you to understand who he is, why he does what he do. It's helping you to see his mind. Imam Adil Muhammad said, don't just be around me and like me, just, oh, he sound good, oh, I like him, this and that. He said, don't like me for my mind. You know? Not just because of, oh, he speak good, oh, he make me feel good. No. So when he opened up his heart and poured out his soul to us, we his family. Just like y'all my family. I be bragging about y'all all around the world. I ain't lie. And I don't even be bragging, I just tell the truth. For real, I tell the truth. I'm telling you, when I say all around the world, I do. You know what I'm saying? Can I tell y'all about my family?
Yes, please do.
Right. So, I got a lot of family, right? So, I got aunties who are professors. A lot of professors. I can't too many professors. Not never too many, but a lot of professors. Right?
You mean college? Like college professors?
College professors.
Wow.
Doctors. You know, I have aunties that are nurses, travel all over the world just healing people. You know, I have uncles that are master martial artists. Got Purple Hearts. You know what I mean?
I'm your uncle.
And you who I'm talking about. You see, you got it before everybody else did. See, he spoiled it. He spoiled it. He spoiled it. You see, he got it before everybody else did. But I was gonna go around the room and I was just gonna keep sitting. Yeah. So I was talking about it. What's that?
now, what's the new term they use? He don't got me twisted.
Okay. Yeah, no.
Oh, he ever talk about how many of y'all? I said, oh, he got a lot of uncles.
Yeah, no. I was talking about y'all. Because
I know that now.
Right. But the seafood got it before I could finish talking about how great y'all are. But since y'all know y'all great. Seafood, that's like seafood. That's like master, professor. That's a term of respect for and I was talking about professor / seafood / doctor Imam Rasul, who's doing an excellent job chairing the Ramadan session. So I brag around you guys, tell the truth about all over the planet. And then one time I was at work, right? And then this dude, he trying to be slick, but in a kind of like sarcastic way, right? And I'm telling him about some of my people, because I would always be traveling, going different places, different events to support the community. And he said, I'm going to clean it up. He said, man, Mohammed, you got family everywhere. You got uncles everywhere, aunts everywhere. I say, yeah, that's right. I say, play with it. I say, play with it. I said, play with it. I say, play with it. I say, and they don't play about me, and I don't play about them. That's exactly what I told him. He got the message. So we are.
I had a similar conversation like that.
Oh yeah. It's real.
It's still real.
It's real. Oh yeah, they better believe it's real. Hey, if they don't believe it's real, run it. If they don't believe it's real, run it. Yeah, run it. So and I want you to know that I say that in the dearest regard and the highest respect, because I claim y'all. I claim y'all. When you see me, I'm your nephew, your son. I'm all of that. Your brother, I'm all of that. You know what I mean? If I come into $2 billion tomorrow, and it's coming. If I come into it tomorrow, y'all better be calling me like, hey, that's my nephew. That's my nephew. That's my nephew. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And hey, and I will not act brand new. I'm gonna be like, oh, that's what's up. Oh, what's up, huh? Hey, Annie, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? It's real. It's real.
When we was kids, then we used to do that.
That's real.
Everybody come with a bag of candy.
That's real.
And all the kids come run up.
That's real.
And we be sharing the candy.
That's real.
And then if you got some candy, I share my candy.
That's real. That's real. That's real. That's real.
Passing out the candy. That don't happen no more.
No, but that's real. But see, that's the spirit of Muslim. See, that's the tradition of Muhammad, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That's the tradition. We have rights on each other. And see, and a lot of times we don't take advantage of the rights we have on each other and with each other. If you have something, I feel some of that, give me. Some of that's mine. I'm gonna get your share, but give me. And the same is likewise. When I have something, it's yours. If you see something on my plate and you like it, it's yours. You know what I'm saying? Say, man, and inshallah, we get the point when I see you looking like, man, I can see it in your eye like that beef probably good. I'm supposed to be like, oh, come on, sit down. Sit down, Unc, sit down, Auntie, let's do this. You know what I mean? That's the spirit of Muhammad, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We ain't gotta say it in the way other people say it. I'm giving it to you the real. Like homie style. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, homie. And I feel that same way about Imam Akbar. I've watched him over the years, and he's so quiet, so humble. Is his spirit, something comes over you when you in his presence. And see, and he in Georgia. I used to live in Georgia for several years. I got a great love in my heart for Georgia, and it's a very special place. They got their issues, yeah. But it's the reason Honorable Elijah Muhammad was there. He did something to the soil, And I look at a lot of the places where the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and Imam Adil Muhammad have lived, and I see the effect. And it's ironic because I've lived in a lot of these same places, and I see the effect it had on the environment and on the people. Do you know that Imam Adil Muhammad lived in Oakland, California?
Yes.
Now, I know about Silicon Valley.
4 years.
Right.
He left the house. We was teenagers. We was like, where daddy, And he would come back, your father home. We missed him every minute, every day. You know, just wasn't happy with him not being. But when he finally came home, he came back with, and I think the Mosque has it. He was a lot of all the tapes that he had. That he didn't open.
He affected that soil. He affected that soil. So I was looking at it, I was trying to figure out, I'm like, now I know Silicon Valley, right? But he was there. Was y'all hearing about Silicon Valley before Imam Adil Muhammad? You know Silicon Valley, that's the tech hub. That's where all the technology comes from. All the major startups come out of there. I didn't know nothing about it till I was just thinking about it the other day. Wait a minute, Silicon Valley, that's the tech capital of the world. But it didn't come into light and start being heard of really till the time around Imam Adil Muhammad was there. Right? I'm just making a connection. I'm just making a connection, right? And is that not what the Quran did when it went to these different places and all throughout the world? Everywhere it went, everywhere the Muslims went, it flourished, it raised up, right? So, y'all mind if I tell y'all a story? Right. That's right. Thank you, Auntie. Thank you. Right. So, okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. So, you know, I was in the military, right? I was 18 years old, and I went away to the military, and it was the military time was good. I learned a lot of valuable lessons, and
I think you leaned into.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out, that static. Okay, so I learned. I'm good.
I think that was.
We good though, right? Yeah, I don't hear it anymore. Okay, so you know, I went away to the military, and when I went away, you know, went through my training, initial training, everything like that for several months, and when I got to my duty station, my first duty station, and I was away from the community. I was away from my family, and it was when I got there, I met some Muslims from the base, and this is how young and naive I was, right? He laughed me. It's real. It's laughable. That's real. I was really young and naive, right? All my life, I came up, all I was hearing was Imam Adil Muhammad. You know, that's all. That was the soundtrack to my life. Deen Muhammad, Wali Ali, you know, images, you know, all these different, you know, the hearing the stories about the Nation of Islam, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and being able to take in the wealth of information from our leader. And so when I got there, these Muslims, I met some Muslims. I found out where they were holding Jumu'ah and Talim on the base, and I didn't say whose leadership I supported, who I followed. I wasn't banging like Imam Muhammad over here. Oh, I wasn't doing none of that. I didn't say anything. I didn't say nothing, right? And these brothers, they started talking negatively about Imam Adil Muhammad. And it hurt me so. Oh man, it still hurt me. It hurt me, and I was ready to fight, you know, and but because all my life, this is where I was saying I was so young and.
Just move it up a little bit.
Right.
No, the receiver.
The receiver.
Oh, this one. Okay.
Now you can lean up.
That's the other one.
It's this one. No, I got to move this one too. My man. Okay, we good. Yeah, my man. Okay. So I was so young and naive that I thought that Imam Adil Muhammad was the leader for all the Muslims in the world. And so when I heard this, it hurt me when I hear them saying negative things about not my leader, but my spiritual, my grandfather, my family. Yeah. So that was like they said, your mama. Yeah. You know what I mean? But Yeah, we were supposed to be squabbling. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to take it there, but something came over me. You know, like in a dream, like you be wanting to throw punches, but you can't move, or you know what I'm saying? You get in a shootout, ain't got no rounds in your gun. it was like one of them things. It was like Allah had something had come over me to where I just took it, and I was like, why you ain't saying nothing?